Okay. Okay. Right. Yep. Was called for. They really had to pull. They really had to dig deep for that one. It really looked like they were going to find a way to blow this amazing opportunity. Obviously, Kadarius Tony helped a lot, but I was impressed with their resiliency. Could have been easy to fold after the 30th time that right tackle got away with a false start. Sometimes, Austin, yeah. It's called for sometimes. Mhm. Welcome aboard. How you doing tonight?
All right.
So, I didn't get to
Got it.
stream the last 2 nights, so I really wanted to get something in tonight.
Uh, yeah.
So, if those are mags, what is a clip?
Oh, that's easy. A clip is when the when the rounds that you're loading into the rifle
Hmm.
are attached to what's known as a stripper clip, which is just like a little, excuse me, a little thing of plastic or metal that holds the rounds in place,
Okay.
so that you can load them at more than just one at a time.
So like a
Um,
World War One rifle or something.
yes, yes. Bolt action rifles used clips. Um, so I don't know why it took off calling them clips instead of magazines. I think it's because clips is faster to say, but people say mags, which is as many syllables as clips, plus it's correct. So I don't know why people wouldn't say that instead. But yeah, the the thing to keep in mind is that as firearm engineering has evolved throughout the years and centuries, even when they used clips to load a rifle, it was loading it into the rifle's interior magazine. And magazines, as we know them, which is what so many people call clips, is just something that is external to the rifle and can be swapped in and out.
Hmm.
Um, if you're loading with a clip, obviously the interior magazine of the rifle can't be removed without disassembling the entire rifle.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway, um,
I think we were about to start Act Two, but I'm not sure.
yes, that's what we're on. Um, so it's up to you. So I'll go ahead and ask you how you want to do this, because with the way that the game is set up, doing both is good.
Okay.
And doing both is certainly not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Do you want to go to the Underdark, or sorry, the Shadow Cursed Realm first? When we go there, it's a very quick run through to get to what's called the Last Light Inn, which will be an opportunity for us to trade with much higher quality merchants. Or do you just want to jump straight into going the Mountain Pass way? And the whole story that is self-contained within the Mountain Pass is not at all prevents you from being able to do the Shadow Curse Land stuff. The Shadow Curse lands are where we have to go. That is where the story is at.
Okay.
That is where the main quest is at.
All right.
But the Mountain Pass is an additional place, which lots of story stuff, especially relating to Lae'zel, because we'll be dealing with her people, the Githyanki. But it's an opportunity to just get more stuff done, get more experience, level up more before we head into the Shadow Curse lands. And I think it's best for us to do that first before we even do any of the Shadow Curse stuff. So it's like, do you
Okay.
want to go to
Let's do
Last
that.
Light Inn first to
All right. Let's do the
get to
Mountain
get
Pass thing, I guess.
get? All right. Well, do you want to go straight in there, or do you want to go to Last Light Inn first to get access to better merchants?
Well, I do need to sell craft, so let's. I guess let's do the merchants first then.
We should probably do that then. All right. So travel to the Grimforge. Underdark Grimforge is where I want to go.
I'm coming.
Let me check my inventory, what I was doing. So, right there.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Dead drow, publicly displayed. Duergar is sending a message.
Do you see people here, or do you just see floating text?
Floating text.
Okay, good. It's not just me. Let me try something here. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there he is.
You're going up there? You've either got... Shit! The Death Dark's clogged the top land. Clear to Moonrise Towers. Only shadows. Thick as a Dwero's skull. Sucks the breath right out of your lungs. Go on up if you fancy. Me? I'd sooner take a swim in the Dark Lake.
That is why no one will remember your name.
Exactly. So, what we're gonna want to do, have it for everybody, so make Shadowheart does the same too. I have to give Karlak a torch. By type.
What am I supposed to do?
Where am I? Make sure you got your torch out.
Oh, okay.
Is that blood?
Because, the environment is poison without a light source, so until a fight starts, you need to have torch equipped.
Wits and blades.
And then you want to rush to a light source. When we get to the fight, I'll show you what to do.
Hold on.
Alright.
Wait a minute. Can Shadowheart... Oh, she can't have a mace and a torch. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so when fight starts,
Okay,
you just
go ahead.
spend your first round retoggling your torch like that to bring your weapon back. That's all you gotta do. So it means you lose your first turn, but whatever.
Hell's fire.
What the hell?
She's coming.
No.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Oh, shit.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Let's see here. Aren't you a luscious thing?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for
They
a
never had their
lady.
confrontation.
By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me!
Yes, this is what,
She's
good.
a tiefling,
The game had a
not
thing.
monster!
This is what the confrontation's supposed to
The
lead
little
to.
pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
We kill Karlach now. We have to fight her, right? There's no way she leaves satisfied with Karlach still being alive, right?
She's not here to punish us, she's here to punish Will.
Okay.
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's no good.
That's better.
Not that he's in our party.
have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
It's a shame she didn't make him look more like a dog,
I'll
and he'd be
keeping
really
mine
popular with the ladies.
on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
At least he wasn't in our party, so... Yeah, I don't know what to say about what Rojas was up to.
Need to find a way forward.
But, luckily we still won, I guess. Okay, wait a minute. Now we're back in camp. How do we get... Do we just leave camp and it goes back to where we were?
We should. But give me a second, because they want to talk to us now after that.
Okay.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will, you can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. In the grand scheme of things,
Sure, Walker will
I'm
play.
inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Yeah, the whole pitching staff is exhausted, I think, Big Country.
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
I'd love to be able to touch you properly. Damn.
Well, 'cause she's made out of fire. That's...
No, I get it, but, like, that's quite a thing to say.
Right. And then, yeah, you just talk to Will.
I got it.
So yeah, quick explanation, which I'm sure you've already picked up on. Will is a warlock, which in D&D terms, that means that they have magical powers that they were granted through a soul contract with a higher power. Now, in the same way that clerics get that by having a soul contract with a higher power, the higher power being a god, which is like a benevolent force for good, warlocks typically get that by communing with devils
I'm deeply
like
proud
Will
of you.
did, or
A touch
with
of the
eldritch
soul of myself.
abominations, Cthulhu types.
In truth,
Um,
a festive mood. And I didn't want to
so when
cast a
you do
grey cloud
that
over the
kind of
night.
thing, and you have the
I'm a
pact,
devil. I love the people from the
and
grove,
you know
but
it's
I
a
unsettle them
contract, and
deep
you can't
down,
go back on
as
it
I
and all
seem
that
to
kind of shit.
unsettle
So
everyone nowadays. You
Will
don't
was
want a
tasked
devil
by
at your
his patron
party.
Mizora to go kill
Claws
Karlach,
will pop the balloons, you see.
and he didn't because when they join our
And the sweet
party, we
cakes don't
convince him
taste
that
half as
Karlach's
good
a
as
good
raw
girl
eggs
and
with
don't
this
do that.
blasted forked
So
tongue.
Mizora punishes him by turning him into a half demon.
There are spikes in places there really shouldn't be. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Wait a minute, you still...
God's damn her, straight back to the Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
I just went to go grab a drink real quick while you were doing that.
Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Okay.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Conversation is closed.
Okay, cool.
They
So yeah, now...
won't let me leave camp.
Oh, so we just have to long rest real quick.
Oh.
So don't use supplies for this one. Go to bed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Because the game is forcing us to, because that was supposed to be a cutscene that would occur during a long rest, but it never went off.
Okay.
So the way that the game makes sure that it does is you don't leave Act 1 and it hasn't gone off, so it triggered as we were trying to leave.
Okay.
What?
So now we can leave camp.
Yeah, Mad Wolf, the games are pretty darn different. Alright, Act 1. How many acts? 4?
There's 3 acts.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought, okay.
Act 2 is twice as long as Act 1 was, and Act 3 is twice as long as Act 2 was. Believe me, there's quite a lot of game left.
Time to press ahead.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
Okay. Do I have any unlocked kits? I think I do. Yeah, I used all of them. No.
I wonder what's past this.
Oh. No problem.
Oh, I still have the alchemy bug.
Something good here, I hope.
Absolutist's expedition key. Okay. Maybe that'll be useful. Elnick should be back in like 2 or 3 days. So that'll be nice.
Wait a minute, what the hell? Where did fucking Gale come from? Oh god. Well, I know what I gotta do.
Even though I suspect your denial soils rather than sustains the splendid dominion that is the truth, I shall take your answer in stride. Adieu.
That fucking Ian McKellen?
Well, you're close. Yeah, I'll give you the chance to talk to him because I basically just told him to fuck off to reset the conversation.
There.
Have you ever heard of Elminster before?
Course, a moment
No.
to indulge an old man.
Alright, well, the reason I said you were close is because Elminster is basically the Dungeons and Dragons version of Gandalf.
A man who adheres to the given name of Gale. Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek. Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
Is there any difference here?
No, hold on.
Because, like, I don't really want to go back to camp if it doesn't make any difference.
We go straight to camp. If you say, I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding our camp, he'll just be in camp and we can move on. Now, he's extremely important for Gale's story, and the most important thing that he does is when you talk to him, he makes Gale have a moment where Gale no longer has to consume magic items. So that's nice and all. But the thing is that you wouldn't have to worry about that anyway, since Gale's not in our party. Then he's not going to get hungry, because the moment we go back to camp and interact with him, Elminster's going to be there and cure him immediately, so don't worry about it.
Just send him to camp.
Yeah, if you don't want to go right back to camp, then yeah, just send him to camp.
though I'd have welcomed a voice other than my own to entertain me along my weary way, I shall take your answer in stride, and with it, take my leave as well. Adieu.
So yeah, can you believe that Starfield has reached 6 million players on Steam?
Like many numbers to come out of Germany, I suspect these are inflated.
I don't know, I have a hard time believing it for some reason.
I do too, and I'll tell you why. On the one hand, I wouldn't be surprised if the game was that successful, but to be that successful now, I'm not seeing it, because if it was, I think more people would be fucking playing it.
6 million copies of Starfield with my limited number of PCs that can run it?
Seriously. I mean, unironically, though. In addition to the hilarious part. But I mean, like, Baldur's Gate 3, on its first day after release, was easily jumped into the top 5 most concurrently played games of all time, just in that one instance. Starfield didn't do that. And I mean, I know that 6 million copies is going to include more than just PC games, but wouldn't it have been, like,
Shadow curse.
up there at
I
least?
tried to picture it in my head, but this is a lot.
This is no ordinary
He is running out of
darkness.
gas, Big Country,
It
admittedly.
feels powerful and familiar. These lands have been blessed by Lady Shah. You must learn more about her presence here.
I've never seen darkness like this before.
So yeah, we can do lovely stuff like light the braziers here.
See her?
We need to reach Moonrise Towers.
Anyway, yeah, it's super good to have your torch out at this point, and also to make sure your companions have theirs active also, because otherwise we'll have the stupid thing will happen.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Okay, she wants to...
Oh, Shadowheart's immune because she's a Shar
Shadow
worshipper,
curse.
which is really cool. No one else is
Doesn't seem
immune.
to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do. Carried away? Hardly. The proof is right there. Just be grateful someone can handle this place. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps. All these telltale signs of Dark Justiciars that we've been seeing, I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence. Still, there may be more.
Have you ever seen that one clip of the guy who's streaming on Twitch when he's drunk and he accidentally discharges a firearm into the wall and he gets banned for it?
I have not seen that, but I've seen many clips of drunk girl streamers who did exactly what you'd figure they'd do. You know, put some alcohol in a woman and the inevitable occurs. Alright. Okay, I think this is our first fight against the shadows happens here. So, light that brazier is what I'm heading towards.
Sounds good.
Oh, stop. You can see them, they're right here. Those folks down there, they're gonna get jumped. And then we go over to help them.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, nice. I didn't even realize those were collectible.
Yeah, they're... What do they do again? Let me check. It was in the alchemy pouch, right? Yes. They're an alchemical ingredient. Yeah, go for it. So yeah, I will stay up here where it's safe, plus I have advantage from being on the high ground. I'll send Karlak down with you guys.
Okay. I have to keep the torch out though, right?
Let me check.
This isn't right. I feel like absolute shit in this darkness.
Yeah, this is what happens if you don't have a torch active. If I end her turn without going to a light, then I'll just lose health. And then, yeah, like that, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? Whether we attack or not depends entirely on you, love.
What was that?
Come
Not a
into the
dice
light.
roll.
Hands high.
I have no idea. Still not who you'd want to have coming at you in a dark area.
Right.
Jonas, move in.
Jonas! Jonas!
I'm here!
Where are you? Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas?
Oh, the shadows work quickly.
Jonas.
Not our style. Harpers, to arms!
All right. Takes a while for us to get a turn.
Wrap.
Hopefully not too hard. Well, they are shadows, so they don't weigh anything, so it makes sense they would move faster, I guess.
I mean, I suppose I should feel grateful we didn't get surprised, but dude, what the fuck, man? Like, seriously?
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about it. Yeah, where did that come from, Big Country? He's usually, like, below average to bad at throwing out base runners. Okay, let's see here.
On my way.
Oh, That does bonus damage. Let's go.
Yeah, radiant damage will do bonus damage to shadows. Damn it, of course they're resistant to cold. Fuck.
I think I'm gonna have to use my torch as one of my weapons here. Unfortunately.
No, just press F. Or instead of that, the button that says toggle light source, just click that again. There you go.
There we go, thank you. Nice. Wait, where are all the shadows?
The other shadows are invisible.
Okay.
That's they do hit and run shit. It's not fun. So yeah, just focus on this guy. There you go. There's one. Let me see what I can even do here.
Yep, good. Alright, let's see here.
Heading there.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Who's left? Who's a bad guy? There's like one
All
shadow
that's left is one shadow who's invisible, and he's probably up here. So just wait for him to come down. You know, just stay near the light and stay near our allies.
Not the right moment.
Shadowheart, you do what I tell you to do, fucking idiot.
Catch my breath.
Yeah, I know, Big Country. It seems like something he's actually bad at, but he's been... The numbers actually are pretty indicative of something pretty positive. Alright, so I should just keep resting, waiting until he gets down here?
Yeah. Because it's gotta come at us eventually. Either that or our AI teammates will go look for... Yeah, there we go.
Really? It's gonna run away like a little pussy. What? Whatever.
So much for peace.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map.
Yeah, Big Country, that's kind of my expectation for him right now.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. Came of it.
Oh yeah, the shadow monsters, the shadow vestiges they leave behind, they do not leave any loot. When you interact with that, you just get this. It's a lore thing, giving them a memory of their past life.
Might be useful.
Well, anyway, yeah, we can get loot and do all sorts of other things later. Right now, just get to the end.
Bet I can crack that open.
You want to be very careful venturing too far out right now, because you could get into another fight.
Oh shit, okay. Let me get to where you are. So, you know, in the irony of ironies, my parents actually went to a Smash Mouth concert a few weeks ago.
Wow, how about that?
Obviously, they now have an impersonator doing the singer. But
I did not know that. I was going to be like, how the hell? But, you gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah,
I mean, pretty much anybody who's been a fan of Journey, who actually went to a Journey concert for like the last 20 years, never got to see the actual singer, because that whole thing's a mess. But anyway, yeah, you can already see the end in the distance right there. So yeah, it's just a little quick jaunt from here to there. Do not, under any circumstances, interact with that raven. Just walk past it. Pretend it's not there.
He's been consumed by the shadows. Poor fella.
is it like the rabbit in Monty Python?
This place is protected.
No, it's heavily cursed, so when you touch it, it summons like 100 other fucking ravens. Not fun. Now that we're safe, you can, well, once you're in the bubble, you can put your torch away.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy.
Go out.
He's with me.
Come.
At least buy me dinner first.
Jahira!
If you're wondering why that was kind of dramatic, it's because Jaheira was one of the party members in Baldur's Gate 2.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, barbarian answer, tempting.
I assure you it is. Kindness is too often a decoy. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Gore and rip apart the puny vines. I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna start a freaking genocide.
Yes. That would be very bad.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Okay, now that the child said that she'd trust you with her life, now is when you attack. It was a trick the whole time.
That'd be hilarious. Attack. I can literally just fucking attack her.
Enlighten me. Now.
Fine, whatever.
Alright, if it means that much to you, we'll go stop the Absolute.
What in the hells is that thing? Strangest magic I've seen since roaming the ruins of Mythdraenor. But I can't argue with the results. Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough.
I'm here on holiday. Did I do it?
You can pick whatever you want. I'm just like, it's my roleplay answer for being the snarky
Then our
asshole.
interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Burning through our oil, should just about do.
These are the merchants?
Just about.
Yeah, you got plenty of merchants.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about. Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take off your hands at no cost to myself. I can't believe I can even ask. Super Dave. Alright, it's going to take me a while to get through my inventory here. Hope you don't mind.
That's fine. I got Karlach stuff I could do.
Completed a quest. These devil foil masks don't have any story significance, do they?
No, they're just for you to sell.
Do you think the adamantium maces are going to carry me through most of the game as like my primary weapons? Or just better stuff them available later?
They may, because there's other equipment that you can get that will give you the opportunity to add damage. Other kinds of damage if you want. I, like halfway through Act 3, I'm still using the armor and the shield that I made for myself. Because it's super fucking good. So, what you're going to want to do, the primary priority is to make sure that your attacks land as often as possible, to have as high of a chance as possible that the attacks will hit. Then you want to have the ability to add more and more attacks throughout your turn, so that you can womp on people. Then after all of that is considered and prepared for, then you want to start pumping up how much damage you're actually doing per strike. So as it stands, you absolutely could have those and use those for the rest of the game, depending on how you build yourself.
Take care now.
Alright, you can try to sell to her if you want to.
What am I to do?
These things have stayed.
9/11 Airlines.
From.
Oh, that's...
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
How much longer can you go? The reason I'm asking that is because my game's lagging a bit. I've noticed, from my PC at least, when I have the game running for a number of hours, because I was playing a lot before we started streaming, and I didn't close my game, I just went back to the main menu. I have to just reset the game, otherwise it starts lagging like crazy.
Okay.
So if we were only going to go for like another 15 minutes, it's not a huge deal. But if we were going to go for longer than that, I should reset mine.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to only go about that long, honestly.
Another 15 minutes?
Yeah, we accomplished a little bit. I'm not trying to. I do have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, it's super good that we came here because the Last Light Inn is extremely valuable. One of the most important things that they have here is merchants have, for the first time now, cloaks. And that's just another equipment slot for you to put stuff in, and there are some extremely valuable things that can be put there also. Very, very good stuff, so. Plus, these merchants are really good, and we don't have to do anything else here in the Shadow Curse lands. We can just move straight to the mountain pass and then do that stuff. Lots of combat, lots of good stuff. As a matter of fact, there's a really cool maze that you may want to give to Shadowheart because it does a lot of radiant damage, and it feels thematic until you get other equipment for her later. But it's hella good for this area because it does bonus damage to undead and shadow creatures.
All right, so let's check out these merchants, see what they've got. Marshy, I would think so eventually, but I don't know.
I want to have a word.
Pauline, you don't have to apologize. You can vaguely take accountability, and that should be more than fine. People will profit off your demise. Public perception can easily be changed. Just promote some energy drinks or fight in a cage.
Based.
I've actually done that before, Marshy. It's not the most legal thing, but you can do it. And it's very unlikely that you're going to get in trouble over it. Just being honest. Now, that's not me saying you should do it, but I've actually done it before, so I know it's possible. Okay, I'm checking.
Doing which? What are we talking
using
about?
Using a VPN to bet on sports, so it doesn't know you live in Washington State.
Oh, yeah, exactly like Joker said. Because it's technically illegal, it's not something we could certainly advise you doing. But let's be honest, it is something that a hell of a lot of people do every day. I mean, sports betting is so all-consuming that the Supreme Court actually had to side with the people and fucking legalize it a number of years ago. It still seems crazy we live in a world where that's the case.
Trying to see if this guy has anything I want to buy. I don't think so. I think there's nothing here that I really need. Maybe these supply packs.
Well, where I'm standing right now, you have Damon at the forge, and he's got some decent stuff.
Okay.
Take care now.
I'll go check him, I guess.
Need anything?
Sword of Life Stealing. It looks awesome. People will kill. Yeah, I don't really see anything that I need. I think I'm good.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen that ox before. Has the same thing.
Close. Do you have the spell of animal conversation thing, that thing?
Oh, talking to animals, Karlek can.
Right, apparently
Why?
this ox is important somehow.
Oh, yes, the strange ox. He's not that important. He doesn't actually do anything. It's just if you talk to him each time that you see him, which we've already blown because we didn't get the chance to talk to him before,
Need anything?
then he does some stuff like near the end of the game. But the extent of near the end of the game is that he like helps you in a boss fight. That's who cares.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Is that Dark Maw the Wicked? I don't believe it.
Yo. That's a big motherfucker.
His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloak Wood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
It took a lot for the Chiefs to lose, but you can see the problems that they may be having this year.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Check it out.
Well, I think the chiefs smell funny.
And Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Oof, I don't want it.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, okay, this is a gimme. Yeah. Alright, I'm conning a small child out of some valuables.
I guess it is kind of old.
Nice.
Birds of a feather. Last night's best bargains, right here!
Power-shaped key. I got it for free. I'm a piece of shit, but I don't regret a thing.
Nice. Yeah, we could use that later. As I'm looking at the quartermaster's equipment, I can already see some stuff would be good for you. I'm gonna see how much all this costs. I might buy it.
Touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
I'll think about it later.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance?
What is this, a minigame?
It's my first time playing.
Well, that's a lot of money, but I'm not spending it on anything else, really. Okay, that shield's a lot more useful right now than the robes are, so I'll go with that.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious.
I can't believe that worked.
Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right
Oh,
to make
yeah,
you the
that's
offer
what you're
I
doing.
did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
What the fuck?
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
Is this guy a pedophile?
To play the game. The vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear. All in good time, dear. See you.
Alright, I'm inspired.
Nice. Okay, so I think you're going to be very happy about these items that I got for you. The first is called the Mighty Cloth, which you'd use instead of the barbarian clothes you're wearing right now. It does 3 great things for you.
I wish we had
It gives you bull strength and increases your strength score by 2 to a maximum of 20. You're at 17 right now, so that'll put you up to 19. I'll put that in your inventory right now.
It's a thing I...
The other one is called the Gloves of the Balanced Hands, which you'd use in place of the Braces of Defense. So your armor class will go down by 2, unfortunately. But what this does is it says when you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack.
Okay.
So every time you hit with your offhand weapon, it'd be an extra 4 damage. Which is really good. So it's up to you if you want to use that or if you want to keep having the higher armor class from Brace of Defense. It's up to you. But you could use those 2 things. They're really good. And as far as capes, other good ones will drop. down the line, but I haven't seen one for you yet.
Let me take a look here. All right. So equip this. Got it.
You definitely want to have those clothes. That's no question. The question comes to if you want to use those bracers or not.
Well, the old
Because you're
bracers I had are useless because I'm
well,
wearing armor now.
well, no, that's not armor. Those are still clothes. That's why they're good.
Oh, okay.
So it brings your AC down from 15 to 13, which does mean you'll get hit more. But when you hit with your offhand weapon, you'll do more damage. Oh, and that's another thing. This is another reason why those maces might actually be good enough for you to use them for the rest of the game. Is that it ignores bludgeoning resistance. So there's a lot of enemies
If
that will
you're all
fight
right
down the
by
line
Tahira,
that
you're all right by me.
have a really strong resistance to bludgeoning damage. Usually when they have very high armor or like they're like a living metal automaton or something like that. You just straight up ignore their resistance to bludgeoning
Is
damage, which means
adamantium
you'll.
slug worthless?
Oh, the slag. Yes, you just sell that because it wasn't able to be refined better. So yeah, you would just sell that.
All right. Okay.
But yeah,
Good.
for the
I dig it.
bracers, it's your question. If you want to do more damage while
Take care
taking
now.
more damage, or you want to take less damage but do less damage,
I
yeah,
just know the
totally
bloody
your
army.
choice. Now, the really fun thing, in my view, is that we have such good equipment now that a lot of this stuff, I think, like for Karlak, at least the equipment that I just gave her, she's going to be using for a long time. So now you have the opportunity to purchase dyes to go with a color scheme that you actually like instead of just whatever the game came up with. And that's because I'm a dork who likes when things look aesthetically pleasing. So I really like purple, and I think it works really good with Karlak's red skin. So I'm gonna look for purple dyes.
All right. You want to do that now, or you want to do that next time we play?
I'll do that now because all I'm gonna do is just look with these people to see if they have it,
All right.
and if they do, I'll use it right away. If they don't, then fuck it. And I'm doing it now so that I don't forget. Fucking got a little confuser. Sorry. And a brand new shield, which is good also. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go, boys. So yeah, even though she's straight up full tank, baby girl's doing a lot of damage with her hammer now. Extra fire damage, extra radiant damage, and just what she gets from smacking people, which is awesome. I am pleased. Let me see if I have any dies. Sort by type. Nothing. Okay. Do you have anything?
Wendy's launching pumpkin spice frosty this fall. Dang.
Yeah, there's a lot of pumpkin spice shit that's getting so. My local grocery store that I go to because it's good budget. They're doing pumpkin spiced donuts, pumpkin spiced milk, pumpkin spiced Pop Tarts, pumpkin spice, like all kinds of fucking shit. Just like really? Here we go. Ocean, that's a big no-no. Orange, ew. Oh, here we go. Bloody plum, that might be indigo. That might be what I'm looking for. Depends, but so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 items. We go with, right? Yes. So just buy 4 of them.
Uh, mm.
go indigo here. Oh yeah, that looks lovely.
Good.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies when we make it home. Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around.
All right, guys. I know this was a pretty short stream, but I wanted to get something down tonight because I hadn't streamed the last 2 days. So squeeze a little Baldur's Gate in. Tomorrow should be able to do a whole lot more. I like it. Yeah, I'm looking. Okay. So you want to just
There's
go?
lots and yes. Yeah, there's lots of dyes in this game, so no worries with regards to
Watching us.
looking for a good color scheme. There's plenty. There's lots of different merchants that sell them too. Alright. I'll just go ahead and quit out. Huzzah!
All right, guys. See you tomorrow.